If you wish, in this moment, if you prefer, to imagine that before you all the fear that expresses in the manifest plane that you are encountered with through the collective is present for you as a dark ball of energy. And imagine now this dark ball of energy accruing itself, more of itself, as it magnetizes itself. And imagine that while this ball increases, it stays at some distance from you. And because the light that you are is more powerful, more potent, and more in truth than the fear that is held before you, which is always born in lies, you can indeed move the energy to the upper room. You may say these words if you wish. I am in the upper room. I have come, I have come, I have come. And now see the dark ball before you being lifted by you in this claim. Behold, I make all things new. And allow the light that is the God within you, the monad or the Christ truth operating in, as, and with you, to reclaim this dark ball of energy and lift it in totality to the upper room, where it is not only disassembled, it is reclaimed. Some of you will see the ball falling away in pieces, as if what once claimed it in density is now splintering in little fragments of light, is leaving the physical expression that it has held and moving into the ethers as other. And you may say this now to this ball of energy in whatever form it still may hold. I am in my knowing, word I am word, and as I make this claim, I claim what is always true. I am word through what I see before me, word I am word. I am reclaiming what has been held in shadow, word I am word. I am lifting what has been held in abeyance through fear to the upper room, where indeed it is reknown in the high octave that I am present in, with, and as. I am in the upper room. I see this from the upper room. I have come, I have come, I have come. Behold, I make all things new. It will be so. God is, God is, God is. And now say to this thing, or the fragments of this thing, or the energy that was once known as this thing, that you knew as darkness. We are in God. We are of God. We are with God. Now, the physical presence that you hold is operating in tonality with the claims as they are invoked. The intention that was set was in support of the whole, not the personal self, to gratify its idea of what it can now do from this level of vibrational accord. Your relationship to the manifest world is always a reflection of what you have condoned, agreed to, or accepted as true. The lifting of the old to the higher octave, the convalescence, is that the right word? The convalescence of the energy that was held in higher accord, the congealing of the fear, if you wish, into one entity that could be lifted. Consolidation was the word he was seeking. Is moving the energy to the higher without the effort the small self would require it to know itself through. Because it is not heavy to lift from the upper room. It is simply the divine expressing itself in low tone, because all things are of God and must be. To decide that some things must stay in darkness and be walked from, refuted, denied light, is in some ways to contribute to that darkness. You can, of course, release the need for something by releasing the attention you give it. But the attention you give it is generally coming at the level of the personality structure, who we see as the aspect of self that has been reared in separation and consequently knows itself through that level of alignment. But because the God within you, or the monad, is not in accord to fear, has never known fear, it is actually not susceptible to this level of separation that the personality structure has known itself through, individually and collectively. Because dominion, or the idea of dominion, has been so confused by you to understand that it is anchoring the ability to claim the manifest world as you say it should be, you don't realize that it is the sovereign self or the divine self that accrues this evidence. Dominion is actually the relationship you hold with the reality that is held in the awareness of the divine. It is not conquering the earth. It is not getting your neighbors to do as you would have them do. It is not deciding what the government should be or how it should act. It is the realization of the inherent holiness that has been denied. And at this level, you are actually reclaiming the manifest world in high accord, and what cannot align at that level of vibration must be reclaimed, or perhaps fall away, chip away, feather away, as many of you saw that ball of old vibration do. Paul was seeing a lump of something as if floating in water that was disintegrating because it could not be held in form. And as it disintegrated, it was being reformed in light. It was being reclaimed in light to join the great light that is the divine as we say yes to it from the upper room. If you wish, you may speak these words after we invoke them. On this night I claim that I am now in allowance of the divine self, God that is within me, of me, and always in agreement to itself, to be made known not only in my field, but all that my field encounters. I am in God. I am of God. I am with God. I am in God supports the reclamation of the individual vibrational field in God in accord with the manifestation of the divine that is present in the larger field. The collective is moving towards the reclamation of the larger field, not the home and its order, not the business and its order, although these things may indeed occur as you align to the higher that is present for you, but the global shift that is accruing evidence of itself as humanity begins to say yes to what is always true, and releases the need to foster identity in fear, releases the need to subjugate others through fear, releases the need to distort the divine through praises of hierarchy born in control. We see you in your beauty. We see you in your right to be, in all you have known and may know. And as we say these words concerning on this fine evening, we say to each of you, you have come, you have come, you have come. Behold, you make all things new. Blessings to you each. Stop now, please. Period, period, period.